I've only won a couple times with you.
Got cool era though.
Oh yeah, he's way like cool.
Mm-hmm.
Just not the best.
So I don't know. There's a lot of theories, but I would not be surprised if the college football game just dips for viewership.
Yeah, I mean,
because
the funny thing is this 12-team playoff might actually show more the disparity. So like all small teams have been asking for years is access. But the thing is so like you have Utah, you have BYU, you have TCU, you have UCF, you have Cincinnati. So you had these teams that went undefeated, did it a couple times, and then we're not recognized the way they should have been recognized. And it was like, okay, so it's obviously haves and have nots. But the thing is like you now are showing like,
yeah,
really the disparity between all of these teams. And it's like, again, why am I watching this? Like the only thing that I am watching it for is really like winning a conference championship, which is good, and it is a big deal. But you're not gonna probably see the Cinderella-esque nature of like March Madness. Like you're not gonna see like this major upset that then throws like one of the blue bloods, out of the tournament. That maybe happens every once in a while,
right?
But and a lot of people made a good point that it's like in reality, there's probably every year there's maybe only 3 teams that really are good enough,
right,
to win a national championship. And so it's like the 4-team playoff people didn't like because it wasn't, because you had 5 power conferences, so one gets left out. And it's like, okay, I like the idea that the top 5 conferences get auto bids, and then oh my gosh, stop complaining. So this has happened a couple times. Okay, I want everyone to understand what is happening. The Sligu, the guy on my team, okay, he has a item. You see the little light bulb above his head? That item means that he's sharing experience. Okay, so when I kill people, the way it works is like we share experience. So I'm getting more experience because of that. And so then I'm going around just getting as much experience as I can. And he is still benefiting from it. As you can see, we're not that far off in experience, right? And he is complaining like I took more than he got. And he was complaining, like he said, thanks, which is always sarcastic in this game. It never actually means thanks. Like it is absolutely and utterly sarcastic in every way that it can be. It's like you don't understand why you have the item that you have. Like, and it happens all the time. I have these players cry like little babies, and it's like, that's literally what your item is supposed to do, you moron. Like, it's a support item. Because the idea is that you don't take any of the experience, but you still get experience because you chose that item and not a different item. That's the whole point.
Like, you're sharing. Do you not know what you chose?
Right. And then complain like little babies. And I hate them.
So I watched
You're gonna die.
I watched The Grinch this week with my kids.
Which one?
The good one.
Yes.
The best one.
Yes. And Brittany disagrees with me, and it makes me angry.
My kids disagree with me.
It's the best one. It's not even close.
Yeah. It's like it's not even close. Like the cartoon one is like, yeah, dumb.
Yeah, it is dumb.
It's like, dude, he just like his whole thing is that he's lonely. That's not the Grinch.
Right. Like,
no, there was no indication that he was lonely.
right. It's just that he yeah. The lonely part, yeah, it's a modern change of the whole thing.
Yeah, it's like, oh, he has a mental health issue.
Yeah.
And it's like,
no,
he just hates people.
Yeah, he's evil. Like and it's funny. Jim Carrey makes it so funny.
Yeah.
That's the point.
It's like, no, he doesn't have a mental health issue. He just doesn't like people, and he's a little evil about it.
Yeah,
and he doesn't know when to stop.
Yeah.
And it's like,
and then he's redeemed. Like,
yeah.
And then he's redeemed a little bit, which is great.
Uh-huh.
Like, that's great. So you have like the whole full circle.
Right.
But no, you guys had to ruin it with your stupid.
And it's like, make a redeemable character, or like try to understand the character from the very beginning. Like, just that he has this one mental health issue.
That he's just sad.
Yeah, he's just a sad guy that no one seems to like.
Well, even the Jim Carrey version, like, understood the assignment, right? And they're like, yeah, this is why he is the way he is.
Right.
Because of like all the stuff. And then he lost his faith in humanity. And that's like, so yes, that is a good story arc.
Uh-huh.
But then, it's just so good. Because he basically took the idea of being funny like in Dumb and Dumber and then turned it into Dr. Seuss. And it's like, this is magic.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, so good.
It's like, I'm speaking in rhyme. You know, like, who thinks of that? Only Jim Carrey would.
Yeah.
Well,
do you remember the table part?
Yeah.
Do you know that was on accident? He did it so well. So, like, it was supposed to just topple over.
Uh-huh.
But then he did it, and he did it, and then that's where the whole scene.
And then he comes back in onto screen and like knocks it over and flips over the table.
So funny.
Like that could unless like that could have been scripted that way, but it's like that is so the Grinch.
Right.
Like, no, it's not gonna go like this is not gonna go well because I don't want it to.
Right.
like the two best improvisations of all time is that Grinch moment and the moment in The Dark Knight when the bomb didn't go off at the hospital.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
I think those are the two greatest improv moments because it's essentially what the Joker would do and what the Grinch would do.
Right.
Like, it's not even close.
They understood the assignment and they took it over. So like, yeah. No, it's perfect.
And it's like, no, you couldn't have scripted what the Joker would like. That's what he would have done.
And good on those guys, like actually like not just giving up on the scene and just taking it and furthering what it actually would have been like.
Right.
No, and then you get that kind of a moment, and that's what makes movie. You know, we started watching Lord of the Rings. And it's just like because I've hated movies for a little bit because they've been so terrible. And then you watch those movies and it's like, oh, this is why I like movies and why I used to go to a movie every freaking week in high school.
Right.
This was why.
Right, because there was Lord of the Rings, there was Dark Knight, there was
Star Wars,
and
all those things.
Yeah, and there's just this childishness remembering and
right.
Making me sad now.
Yeah.
But
Well, I wish I had it all again.
But yeah, I like the Grinch.
Oh, get back here, you stupid! I hate you!
He's like, run, stay away.
Oh, I thought
Anyway,
we were closer to the end.
I caught Cameron laughing at the Grinch because she says it's not the best Grinch. And I'm like, and you're wrong.
Yeah.
No.
You're a liar.
No. It's just you're wrong about that. Anyway, babe.
No, same thing. Brittany's like, yeah, because I get it. Like the other one is like charming. It's not like it's not bad.
Yeah,
for sure.
Not bad.
But it is not the best one.
Yeah.
And if you think otherwise, you're a liar.
Yeah, it's third place, maybe.
Yeah.
You know, it's like it's not even close to the original 60s.
No.
You know, and
I'm coming for you,
but
little one.
You know, it's fun and charming and okay for a Wednesday Christmas break movie.
Yeah,
but not the night before Christmas. Like you save Home Alone and the Grinch, the 2000s Grinch, for, you know, Christmas Eve. That's what you save those two movies for.
Oh, Tyler, I died.
Oh, man.
But we got the thing.
Sweet.
Go, team, go.
It's like I can't quote anything from the new Grinch, but I quote the 2000s Grinch all year long.
Yeah.
Like,
right.
Yes, no, yes, no, yes.
Yes.
Oh! Definitely not.
Definitely not.
And it's like
solve world peace or world hunger. Tell
nobody. And it's like, all right, I'll just have to be late.
I'll be fashionably late. My fingers were crossed.
Yeah.
No, it's so good. Well, and what was really good about it too is like it was very. Did you notice there's no bright scenes in that movie?
Mm-hmm.
It's very moody. It's very sullen. So it's like how winter is. Like you step outside, and it's like it's always overcast. It's always cloudy right now in Utah, and it's like that. You get the same feeling where it's like it's not really bright outside in most places.
Right.
The sun isn't shining really all that much. And so it's just like, yeah, no, it's by far the best. If you think something else is the best, you are incorrect.
Yeah. It's like I can see Home Alone being.
Oh, my kids love Home Alone.
Yeah.
They love it when those guys get what's coming to them.
Yeah.
They love it.
Yeah. And it's like, okay, I understand why Home Alone might be like the best Christmas movie, or Charlie Brown's Christmas.
You can make an argument for that for sure.
Yeah.
No, we do a game where we do like our favorite things, and the Grinch is mine.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, it's not even close.
Yeah.
It's really not.
Yeah.
Jim Carrey is so iconic. Like he's so. He is a one of a kind.
And I nearly pass out laughing every time I see the sled crash scene. Like that makes me laugh so hard every time. It's not even
it's
close.
not healthy.
Like I can't. Yeah.
It's really unhealthy.
Well, airbag's a little slow.
Well, airbag's a little slow.
Well, that's what these tests are for.
So what's funny is like we went, I don't know if you were there, but we saw it in the theater with your family.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I'm not sure, like, maybe you were somewhere, because I don't remember you being there, but like I remember your dad.
Yeah.
Like I was there. We were in the theater. We saw it together.
Really?
And it was like, and I remember your dad laughing
so hard
the whole time.
Yeah. He laughs. Whole time. Like if me and him are watching it at the same time, it's just like we're just as entertaining as the movie.
Yeah.
Like we laughed so hard at that movie.
It's really
together.
Good. Yeah.
Like I have memories of just like my favorite thing during Christmas was watching that movie with my dad
Yeah.
because he would laugh so hard at it.
No, it's so good.
He's just such a serious guy, but when you can get him in front of a movie and like a funny movie,
Right.
he'll laugh so hard.
All of it comes out.
Mhm.
Yeah. No,
So-
it's really good.
Yeah.
Let's try Mewtwo. This is not gonna go well. This was a mistake.
Yeah. But yeah, it's been a really good Christmas. We've had a great time.
That's good.
So I finally got my kids to watch The Grinch without me. With me. Because they never do anything that I like suggest.
How dare you? How dare you, Dad? Tell us what we shall do with our lives.
Or the best idea. And it's like, let's watch the good Grinch. How dare you? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Ugh,
Well, and
Cameron?
I started a whole thing because I was like I told them, so we at the Garner household like to give like hot takes all the time. That's one of our favorite things to do. And my hot take was that the Polar Express is a terrible movie. And my sister-in-law almost lost her mind.
What?
It is. It's so bad.
It's not good.
It's not good at all.
The singing's terrible.
The
Only Josh
animation
Groban
doesn't
is
even
good.
look. They don't look at each other.
Yeah.
Like the animation, they're supposed to be looking at the character, and they're looking like, if I'm like looking at you, I'm looking there.
Yeah.
It's like, oh.
And the kids, they're creepy.
Yeah,
Like,
the
why'd
elves are
make
super creepy.
Yeah. And it's like, why'd they make even the kids a little creepy?
Yeah.
The animation isn't fun.
No.
Like,
It's disgusting is what it is.
yeah. Like, it wasn't enjoyable to get to the North Pole.
No.
Like, it
The
was
only thing that's good
stress-inducing.
about it is the train. Like,
Right.
the train as like a character, right? Because it like billows and all that stuff.
Uh-huh.
That's good. But that's literally it. Like, there's
Right.
nothing else that's good about it.
Yeah, and they like put scary scenes in it, and it wasn't like enjoyable to watch. It was like
Ugh.
it was really stressful.
I died. Yeah,
like
super
the
stressful.
Polar Express is a stressful movie.
Yeah. It's not. Well, yeah, that's exactly it. It's not fun. Like, it's literally not an enjoyable thing to be doing. You want to be
like-
doing anything else but this.
Right. It's like it's not bad. It's just like Home Alone isn't stressful, but they're doing stressful things. But why is Polar Express so like, oh my gosh, like, stop putting these kids in such serious situations.
Yeah, right. Well, and that's what's dumb too, because it's like they don't.
Which isn't even in the book.
Well, and the thing is they what is it? They don't like.
Or give
the
it a
kids
reason.
they wouldn't survive.
Yeah.
Like it's like, so we just watched Sonic 2, and most of the movie is fine. It's fine. Did a reasonable job with the idea, but the part where the woman, so the sister is getting married, and then she becomes like Rambo. It's like, what are we doing here, guys? Like, this is that's so stupid. Like,
Yeah.
oh, a woman has no, like, she like quotes the Bible, and it's like, hell has no fury like a wife scorn. It's like, shut up. Like, and then the idea that like that guy would be marrying her. Give me a break.
I haven't seen it, but yeah, it's like
You would think the same thing. You would literally be looking like, oh my gosh, this is so stupid. Woke nonsense. Like, it is obvious that's what they had in mind for it.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
It's annoying.
Can we bring back Kamala Harris?
So bad.
Like, I miss her fake accents.
No, it's true.
But yeah, like the Polar Express is like,
Oh,
you know, you compare it to Home Alone, which is like, yeah, that kid's in a stressful situation and he probably wouldn't survive, and the
good.
robbers
So-
would probably, you know, win. 'Cause
Right.
they're adults. And
but it's like it works. It's fine.
yeah.
It's not really like they do it as best they can, where it's like, yeah, maybe this kid, maybe
Right.
this could happen.
Yeah.
Like maybe he could win.
But they set him up as like mischievous and
Yeah. He's not
and a
Rambo.
smart kid. He's a smart kid. He's not dumb and lucky,
Right.
but he sets himself up to be, you
Right.
know? So they set it up to be as believable as possible, but they also set it up to be like, this is a Christmas movie. Don't take it too seriously.
Right.
You know?
Right. Well, yeah.
Like
Exactly.
Like
Whereas
they
like
made the robbers as incompetent as possible,
Right.
and this little kid as clever as possible. You know,
Right.
that's how they evened it out. But this Polar Express movie is like, dude, this kid's on top of a train,
right.
like on ice,
right.
like, and he's supposed to be the engineer of this train on top of it, and it's ice. Like
Right.
they aren't even on a track right now.
Right.
Like, what is
No,
this?
it's dumb.
And it's not fun to watch this kid get to the Polar Express.
Yeah.
Like,
No, it is not fun to watch. You will not have a good time watching that show. You will be stressed out the whole time, and you will hate your life.
yeah,
You will literally wish that you were doing anything else that possibly existed. This has not gone well.
yeah, and
I have struggled.
it's like, but man, can Josh Groban sing?
Yeah.
Like, holy cow! Like that, the Polar Express song that Josh, like, okay, that's top tier. You know,
Yeah.
that's the best thing that came from that movie,
I died.
far and beyond. But
You're not going to score 50 points with that person sitting right there, you jackwagon. Are you serious? Come on.
oh, this game is toxic, isn't it?
Oh, it's the worst.
Yeah.
And I chose by far the worst combination I could for Mewtwo.
But yeah, so our Christmas Eve tradition, I love Christmas Eve now. I love it. So we
Die!
kind of so usually we'd go to my sister's house and hang out with my sister and make some ornaments and stuff, but this year her son needed to get knee surgery, and so we were just like, no, let's not stress him out. He got knee surgery like 3 days ago. Before Christmas. But so we didn't do anything, but Christmas Eve night comes and we do a shepherd's dinner. So instead of like dressing everyone up and trying to find a baby and someone to be Joseph and someone to be Mary and gather up 20 people in the family, we do what we call a shepherd's dinner. So we get grapes and oranges and some leavened bread and some, you know, slices of turkey and just stuff that you'd think is like a shepherd dinner.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
then
we
we-
do like cheese and,
Right.
well, you do it better than we do. We call it a shepherd's dinner, but shepherds didn't have steak. Like little bits of steak.
Yeah.
We do.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's like whatever, but we all sit on the floor and
Oh,
we
you
tell
guys
the
actually go like full out.
yeah.
That's cool. I
Yeah.
like that.
So we sit on the floor, we have grape juice and
Yeah.
we just
You guys are kind of doing like your own like little Passover thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we go
That's
like
cool.
all out. It's just finger food and then as we're eating
my
we
goodness.
tell the Christmas story, the
Yeah.
Bible story. And then once we're all done eating, we clean up and then we watch the Charlie Brown Christmas. And this year we watched the Muppet Christmas Carol. That was
so
fun.
good.
Yeah.
So good.
So good.
It's so funny. It's so good. Did you notice when, so next time you watch, you got to watch this, okay? It's when the second, the Ghost of Christmas Present comes.
Uh-huh.
And there's a part where they all go out and sing. Right. So right before they sing, they have like a little choir. And it's boys and boy and girl, and the little boy is ringing the bell, and it's in the background, and he rings it, and he hits the other kid in the face, and the little kid like makes a face and then falls over, and it's so funny. Like you have to. Next time you watch it, yeah. Oh, I noticed it one year. I was like watching the background, and I was like, "Did you guys ever notice this?" It's so good. It's so funny. Oh,
that is funny. I'll have to go watch that.
it's so funny.
That's great.
It's right before the singing like starts, and when they first go outside and and he hits him right in the face. And it's like, you know how like in cartoons they like their face like contorts and then they fall. It's just like that. It's so funny. It's so good.
I love the animal part where he's like just playing with the triangle part, and he's like, and you can tell animals just bored.
Oh yeah.
And then he's like, it just goes in place, and it's like, yes, that is every drummer. I love it. Just it's so good. And how Michael Keaton, or is that Michael Keaton?
Michael Caine.
Caine.
Yeah.
How he plays it so serious. Like
I know, yeah. Like he was perfect.
Yeah, like he doesn't phone it in at all. You know, it's not. It's a Shakespearean acting. I am all in.
Right.
You know, so loved it. Just love it.
No, it's really good.
Yeah.
It's got to be a part. It's a part of our collection. Like everyone has their movies they watch.
Mm. Yeah.
That's probably the first one we watch every year. Actually.
Oh yeah.
That one's really good.
Yeah. Yep. I love that one. And so then it's usually bedtime, and we let them actually open one present, and they set where they want to open their presents. You know, so they put it on one side of the room or on one side of the couch or where they put their one present. And that's where in the morning, they get to go to that spot and open up all their presents from. So that's kind of fun. And then me and Brianna watch White Christmas and finish up wrapping or putting the tree together. We watch White Christmas from the 50s and
my wife, they used to do her grandmother would have just a bunch of like, I guess girls from her ward and Brit, and they all watch. That's what they watch too, is White Christmas.
Oh really?
They haven't done it in a while. I think oh my gosh, Hunter, get away. because I think they've probably all like moved since, but
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Huh. Yeah. That's what we do. And then we go to bed.
Yeah, my parents,
Okay.
I think my parents, they always, on Christmas Eve, they're the Wonderful Life kind of crowd.
Oh, uh-huh.
And I was never down for like any kind of movie like that. That was like, I was like, this is going to be boring.
Uh-huh.
But then I saw it, the first time, and it was like, no, this holds up.
Yeah,
It's good.
it really does.
It's a good movie.
But I don't feel like crying on
Well,
Christmas Eve.
Brittany hates it.
I hate crying.
She won't. I mean, she's fine crying, and she doesn't really like crying in front of other people. But she hates that movie because of how the little boy gets gets slapped in the ear. Oh my gosh! I hate you. He gets slapped in the ear and starts to bleed. Like, she hates it because of that. She feels like, because it's it's abuse.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, she hates it.
Wow.
So she won't watch it with me. Brittany is way too sensitive a soul.
Yeah.
Like, she won't watch hardly anything with me. Like The Office, that's what she'll watch. Kind of funny.
That's awesome. So we restarted Scrubs. Great.
Oh my gosh, she destroyed us.
Oh, such a good show. There's so many good things. I love Christmas time. We went to a drive-through light show where you just take the car and you just drive through it. It was at the Utah State Park this time. We went to the one at the Utah State Park. There is usually one in South Jordan. That's pretty good. But it's been the same for like 3 years straight.
Yeah.
And it's like they do the same decoration. So there's no really like innovation there.
Yeah.
Like they get plenty of cars, they get plenty of business. They're busy, their wait time. You set a time at 7:30 and you don't go through until 8:30 or 9. That's
right.
Kind of how busy they are. So this year we decided to do the Utah State Park one. And it was really good. It was fun. There were a lot of lights and it was a lot more themed, I guess. Oh, I remember what I was going to tell you. Okay.
What?
Why is it that the Mariah Carey song, All I Want for Christmas
is You,
is getting more and more popular? It's getting more and more played. Like, it's not going away. Like, why? Mike, why?
People love
That is the worst part of Christmas.
People love some Mariah Carey.
Oh my gosh.
We
it just keeps
need
going.
To surrender.
Oh, that is just, it's worse than the Polar Express. It's worse than anything.
It's the worst part of our lives.
It's like, no. It's not a good song.
Yeah, bro. It's Mariah Carey benefits from just like any other superstar. Like we need to surrender, everyone. Like, does everyone else see what's gone on with this game? Like, I don't know what happened. I really don't.
Oh my gosh.
I wonder if that's like, because sometimes they'll make teams.
But Mike, I'm a music guy.
I know.
Why is this song getting more and more popular? Can anyone just play "Oh Holy Night" from Josh Groban?
No,
please.
They refuse.
Please.
They hate you. So the answer is no.
God.
And they hope they hope that you never, ever, ever are a part of their little party.
It's not that I hate Mariah Carey songs. I love some of Mariah Carey songs. Like the whole like Free Guy. The one song in Free Guy.
I haven't even seen that.
You haven't seen Free Guy?
No. I don't.
Oh, Mike.
Bro, Brittany won't watch anything.
That's a really good movie.
So if I watch anything, it's alone. And so like Deadpool, watch it alone. Like she won't. So like if the only way I'm going to see these movies is if we go together. That's it. Like she won't.
Wow.
She won't do it. She hates. She doesn't. Because here's the thing. It's not even that she won't watch those movies. She literally hates how long movies are. So like, that's also part of the problem. like she hates those movies. She hates them. And so
Wow.
And so because she does, she just doesn't like she doesn't like watching something for that long.
Oh man.
And so
there have been some really good, like,
I mean, she likes
under
Wicked.
the radar movies.
She likes Wicked. She likes that. But no, she doesn't want to sit down and watch.
I
stuff.
couldn't do Wicked. I've heard it's actually not as bad as
Wicked's good, bro. Like, I am the most hypercritical. I don't know if you've ever met someone more hypercritical about me about things that are terrible, right? Like, I won't even watch some things because I've seen enough of like the clips or people talking about. It's like, okay, I'm not going to waste my time. Wicked is good. Like. Yeah.
And I've heard it's not as woke as you would imagine
it's not
it being.
woke. It's not even woke at all.
Yeah.
There are points where like if you're, a traditional Christian where you're like, okay, I would maybe need to explain this to my child. Because there's a part where like even the, some of the male characters that are like side characters are kind of crushing on Fierro. And so it's like, okay, if a child saw this and like, so there's that. You would have to kind of explain, you maybe have, but it's not like anyone kisses. It's not like, it's not even like flirty. They're just, he's just kind of overcome by his presence. So you might even just say that it's just because of his aura, right? So it's like, how I would be starstruck if I saw like Brad Pitt.
Right.
It's kind of like that.
Like,
and so
I know I'm straight.
Even though it's like you look at him and you're like, okay, he probably is, gay. And that's fine. Like that's not the problem. Yeah. But no, all the controversy, because like if you've seen any of her like interviews, I know exactly what you're talking about. No, it's good. It's very, very, very well made. So like if you like musicals and you like Wicked, you need to do yourself a favor and go see it. Yeah. It is very good. Like full stamp of approval on that show for sure.
I mean, even the Critical Drinker was like, yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah. Well, and I watch him and I watch Nerdrotic. Like, so if you don't like that stuff, like Nerdrotic doesn't, then yes, it doesn't make sense. But no, if you have an appreciation for that stuff, like Ariana Grande, she kills it. Yeah. Bro. Like she kills it. She is so, I'd rather watch her than Kristen Chenoweth.
Really?
Do it. Yeah. And the main girl, Elphaba, she plays it like perfect. And you will cry. You will cry in this movie. Like they do it, the portrayal, there's where they like, have you seen Wicked? Like the music, the play?
I saw it once and I know, the
so
main
the
songs.
part where like she gives her the black hat and it's like a joke. And then she actually shows up at the bar. And then like in the play, it's very like quick, but she starts kind of like dancing. And then like, that's when Glinda like realizes, oh, like I should be her friend. The way the movie does it is phenomenal. Like it is so good. Like so good. and you will cry yourself to sleep because of how well they made that portrayal. Like it is so, it's marvelous.
Brie was all smiles. All smiles. She
No,
was
it
so happy
it
with
holds up.
Yeah.
It holds up. Perfect.
Yeah.
It's really good. Full stamp of approval. I wouldn't mind seeing it again in the theater. And the thing is like, it's intriguing because they only get to define gravity. So like it's the opening act, and then they still have an act that to do. And so it's like everyone I think is really curious about like, well, how are they going to do another movie? How are they going to do another movie? And so it's just like that really is like it's really good. Highly recommended by this guy.
Well, I highly recommend a Free Guy. It's Ryan Reynolds, PG-13 Ryan Reynolds, and it's really good. And Jodie Cromer.
I don't know who that is.
So, there's a TV show she's really famous for. It's called Killing Eve. And
I don't know if I've ever seen that.
Yeah. So I've seen 4 or 5 episodes of it. Anyway, she plays this assassin, a Russian assassin, and she is creepy. She is so good in this Killing Eve show. Like she is creepy and intriguing, and such a good actress. Like, she will change from Russian accent to English accent flawlessly and make it creepy. Like, I don't know who you are. Like, are you really Russian or are you really American? Like,
that's cool.
And she's just but in real life she's British. She has a British accent. And it's cool. Like, holy cow, she is impressive. And anyway, in this Free Guy movie, she is really good. And there's this Mariah Carey song that is just, it's so well put into the movie. And it's just so well done. It's really good. I think you and Brittany would love this movie. But it's not that I don't like Mariah Carey. Just stop with that darn Christmas song.
It's
not a Christmas song.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's as much a Christmas song as Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
Yes. Like, All I Want for Christmas Is You. It's like, great.
Perfect.
What are you improving?
There's this guy named Jesus. He was pretty important.
Yeah. And it's like, why is this the most famous song during Christmas?
Died. We all died, Psyduck.
All of you.
Where were you?
So my family well knows my feelings on that song.
Yeah.
So halfway through this light show, that song comes on, and I'm like, oh my gosh, why? There are so many Christmas songs.
I took out the barriers and I drove home.
I have a car for a reason. I can get out.
Man committed a misdemeanor today.
You know what my trigger point was? All I want for Christmas is you. I don't want any of it.
I don't want you for Christmas. I am good.
I could have just turned the song off. But no. I just ran through all of the lights.
I drove home and I waited for the police to come.
Oh my gosh.
That's funny.
Oh, that's
Hello, concurrent viewer. Hit that subscribe button. We appreciate you being here.
Yeah.
At the tail end, we had a pretty good middle today.
Yeah.
Just didn't keep them. Just didn't keep them. It's probably because we were talking too much about the NBA and how terrible ratings.
NBA stinks. But
We're
yeah.
purists.
Oh man. Oh. So yeah,
Ah,
for you guys, a suggestion: if you've never seen Tag, it's a great
Tag.
rated R movie. It's fun
You're
and dumb.
you're a great rated R movie. You know what's funny is I feel like Deadpool was actually way different than the other ones, and let me tell you why.
Which
So,
Deadpool?
the
Sorry.
newest one.
Uh-huh.
So yes, there's swearing. Yes, there's death and all the things, but it's still kind of like Disney-fied. Like it's not like when they killed Brad Pitt
Uh-huh.
in the electricity, I kind of was like super sad about it. And whereas this, I was like, and honestly, like I do like Deadpool, but it was kind of much sometimes.
Uh-huh.
I
Like
was
the first one?
like both the first and the second one. I'm like, it was just a lot of like body,
Actual death.
You know what I
yeah.
mean? But like this one, I thought it was way more tolerable.
Well,
Way more tolerable.
yeah, well think about it. The deaths. Who is he really killing? He's not killing anyone in real life.
Yeah.
So all of the deaths either come in the hell that they were in,
Right.
So like characters that were already dead.
Right.
Right.
Already moved on.
Yeah.
Right. Like people
Like-
would have already moved on with their lives.
Like they're in MCU hell.
yeah.
Like that's what they were in, or he was killing a whole bunch of minions for the for
Well, and like this
an
sacrifice
agency.
was actually real because like Deadpool was the focus of all the other movies. So like their deaths they didn't matter at all. You know what I
Right.
mean? It was like, yeah, we killed a bunch of characters because it was funny to kill a bunch of characters, but this didn't really like we don't care. Whereas like they honored, Gambit, for example. Like Gambit like had like real presence and like, and then Deadpool actually because he doesn't really like anyone. Do you know what I mean? It's like
Right.
That's why everyone is so like expendable, because it's like, well, what do I care if? But he actually like liked Gambit, and he liked these other characters, as it were.
Right.
And it was just so funny to see that.
Uh-huh.
And I thought it made it just like a lot more enjoyable, to tell
Right.
you the truth. I thought this is really like interesting. You know what? I think I just need to start taking this.
Uh-huh.
Oh, keep her away. Stay away from me, Ninetales. Keep her away.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, I was just super interested in that myself. Oh, good. How did
Come
Ninetales
on.
get it when I am?
Oh.
That's super frustrating to me. I was playing this. Oh my
God.
I was playing this, and I was sitting out in that like area, and I let loose Decidiai's
Unite move.
ultimate, unite move, and he wasn't hitting Rayquaza. Like, I don't know if I was like too close. Like, it literally wasn't losing life, and I'm like, what happened?
Right.
Ugh,
Yikes.
so frustrating.
Sorry.
So dumb.
Ugh.
So dumb.
Oh. It wasn't a good game.
No, it was not. I'm telling you, Decidueye is not. Decidueye is not the guy.
It's not your guy.
It's not the guy. Hello, Jonathan Alvarez.
Hi.
Good old thumbs up. We appreciate you out there.
So,
Slowly building our way up to being Doing this full time. Can you imagine if we did this full time?
That'd be nuts.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah.
Well, and that's the thing is what I would like to do as well is start doing like game reviews. Because I think that would help. But it's a slow, and it's a slow process. I don't know how to market. If anyone knows how to market out there, we need your help.
Yep.
That's what we need.
Yep.
We need a superstar marketer.
Be like, this is what you're doing wrong.
Yeah. Which is everything.
How to get more subscribers.
We're doing everything wrong. So I got Resident Evil 4 for Christmas. So now we have 3 Resident Evils to play for Halloween. So we have 3 years worth of.
Well, yeah. Why do you hate me so much when I give you nothing but love?
Why? And I give you nothing but love. Oh my gosh. So good. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to wait. I probably won't. You're going to come over in like May.
You'll like have it up.
Guess what? Guess what we're playing? Yes. It's just so fun.
For spring solstice.
And RE9 is like in development now.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So it's like if that comes out soonish, we're going to have to play that. Oh, so good.
Okay.
So good, Tyler.
Yay.
And there's a lot of horror games that you don't even know about, like Dead Space. I've never played Dead Space, but lots of people like some Dead Space. Let me tell you.
I was watching a TikTok and I had to tell you a story about TikTok. And he's like, I'm playing this horror game with it was dinosaurs. Like,
Okay, Dino Crisis.
Something. Yeah. I don't know.
Made by the same people that made Resident Evil.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And it looked terrifying.
Yeah, and it's not even new.
Yeah.
It's like
an
PlayStation 1, I believe.
Yeah, it looked super old.
Yeah.
But it's like whoever made this knew how to make a horror game.
Oh yeah, well, I don't know if this is a fan game, but I think someone is maybe remaking Dino Crisis. If they do, definitely play it. And that's another game I haven't played, which would be fun because it's fun, like not playing games that I haven't played, because then the scares are all too real.
Yeah.
Oh, I am super down, and I am so excited.
Lady Dimitrescu. Oh my gosh. Still, every time.
Oh yeah.
When she popped out of that
so good.
That room and we were trapped. I was ready to run out of this room.
Oh, well, and it's so good. It's so wonderful that we did it in the dark. That's what made it even better.
Yeah, that was so much fun. That was a lot of fun.
All those screams were genuine.
Oh, man.
They were as genuine as you can get. So. Well, and that's what's hard, because it's like, I don't know if we're going to finish Zelda on the stream, because we didn't finish Mario, and it's just like, I think we just are going to move on from Zelda as well. And now I got other games too, like the Tomb Raider remasters.
Okay.
And so it's like, I want to do that.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun.
And I actually never played all the way through Tomb Raider, so there's going to be a lot of parts of it that are going to be really new for me, which is cool.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yes, you're dead, Glaceon.
I was rewatching our last stream of Zelda, and
I have a 4 streak.
And the bigoted try.
Oh my gosh, so good. That's such a good bit. That's such a good bit.
I was laughing so hard.
Oh my gosh, so good.
Like, it's just so dumb. But
bigoted try is so good. I love that joke. So good.
But man, that game,
It's exhausting.
it's exhausting. Yeah.
It is. And you're just thinking to yourself, it's like, okay, like, yeah. Well, and it just hasn't, I don't know that it's gotten a lot of play either. So I'm going to have to kind of look at the analytics and be like, okay, is this really one that we want to do again? Should we be doing something else? We'll just have to see.
And it's just a lot of reading, and there's not a lot of give and take.
That's the other thing too, is like, I feel like we should play games until maybe if we're more established, like the Game Grumps, then it's like, yeah, they can kind of get away with like doing voices and like, because they already have that audience. I feel like we need to do games that that like speak themselves, and that we don't have to make that up. Oh, that was death. We all died.
Like, we don't have to make up our own voices or our own character, but
it's just like,
but a bigoted try was a good idea.
We need to, on the camera will be a good idea. Like putting our faces up I think is a good idea. People just like seeing faces,
right?
So,
especially mine.
Yeah,
that's what I've been told.
You're so cute.
Yeah.
Ish. Got him.
It's funny. It's fun. Life is fun.
Life is fun and not boring at all, and doesn't make me want to meet everyone. I'll stick with that. Oh, we all died.
Oh my god.
Freaking Machamp.
Jeez. Relax, Machamp.
Jeez, can you take a chill pill? Are you on the roids?
Yeah.
I choose to believe that you're natty, okay? I choose to believe that Machamp is natty. I could be very wrong. We don't know. He grew 2 more arms. Machoke and Machop have 2 arms and he has 4. The roids went wrong.
So the one thing with Adam Silver, he's like,
oh, he's one of the worst commissioners that's ever existed.
Yeah. He's like, yeah, our viewership is down, but our highlights on TikTok
are getting a lot of money to the WNBA.
Yeah.
Anyways.
And he's like, our viewers on TikTok and X are going through the roof. And it's like,
yeah, because they
always have. Like,
well, and it's in there, but it's hate watching.
Right.
Too. Like it's not genuine. It's not genuine interest.
Right.
They hate you. That's why they're watching you. Like, we're literally making fun of you, you moron.
Yeah, you aren't watching the highlights of the game.
Right.
You're watching, if anything, it's a cool dunk. But,
right. Yeah,
but
well,
you can
exactly.
See that
It's stuff like that. Right.
Yeah, you can see stuff like that from all time. Like, I'd rather watch an MJ dunk or back when the Clippers were doing their Lob City.
Yeah.
I'd rather watch those dunks than anything that's going on right now. Or the dunk against the Sonic guy that pointed at everyone after his dunks. Anyway, it's just and it's like, Adam Silver, you've lost the plot. You just don't understand.
Well, it's just like the WNBA.
And why are you rich?
Right.
Why are you rich and not me? Like, why are idiots still rich?
Right people, right time, bro. No, it is. It's a joke. Like,
it's nuts sometimes.
I keep getting in the fray and dying. I have done a terrible job after killing 4 people in a row. I don't know what's happened.
And then I'm like, I'm just wondering about these guys' revenue. Like, is it all from crowds? Or is it all from just advertisers?
No, yeah,
like, how did these guys make
the thing
so
is
much money?
They made that money, and now that money is going to go away, and then they're really going to like see what it was all about.
Yeah.
And the thing is like, and now I don't know I mean, that's the thing. It's kind of like the MLB. Are they going to recover?
Right.
I don't know.
Right. I don't know. I'm starting to get more into baseball. But from like YouTube channels. So, okay. So there's a big kind of trend going on with
I shouldn't
like
have chased.
golf YouTube channels and baseball YouTube channels. But
Yeah.
not from like professional baseball players, just like regular guys with entertaining ideas playing golf together that are
Yeah.
pretty good, but not like professionals, you know, like not like LG, like GP,
The PGA.
yeah, or from the MLB, but like triple stars that are entertaining to be around and watch, you know. So it's like there's a YouTube channel that Trevor Bauer
Yeah.
has made,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, I
it's
watched that.
super entertaining. It's really fun to watch,
That went south so badly.
but it's not like over the top, produced.
No.
You know, it's not Fox worthy produced.
That's the thing is like you really have to just start doing. You really just have to start watching things just simply because you enjoy watching it, and then just tune out everything else about it. If you're going to like go that route, you know what I
Right.
mean? It's like, so you basically just have to be like, okay, I like baseball, so that's why I watch baseball. So that's why I'm gonna watch the World Series. And again, it's hard too because like our team sucks. That's what was so hard about this year with college football because the Utes suck.
Right.
And it's like, it's really frustrating to me. And I kind of feel like I want to kind of like cuss out all those people because it's like, how dare you like fill my head with dreams about like how good you guys are. And I paid all this money and like season ticket holders paid all this money. And that's what you gave us. Like,
Right.
who do you think you are?
Right.
Like you should be out there apologizing to everybody. Like you should be absolutely in sackcloth and ash apologizing to everyone and be like, okay, this is why it went wrong. This is what we're doing to fix it. Like enough of these coaches just hiding everything.
Right.
I cannot stand that. Like, I don't care about your stupid little mind games. Tell me why Rising isn't playing. Tell me why whatever it is, and for whatever reason, because I deserve, and us as the fans deserve better than what we got.
Right.
And that's how I feel about
'Cause
movies
it's like
and all of it.
it's like they told us Rising was going to be back the next game.
Right.
Like
And they
made
kept
it
like saying that, and they kept doing those things, and it's like, you guys are not. Yeah.
Yeah, they kept saying Rising is coming back for this Saturday. You make plans to go to a friend's house. You
Right.
make plans to
When
what
you put
channel
money,
is this
you put
on?
money on the game.
You put money on the game. You make lunch plans. You tell your wife, I can't watch the kids. I'm going over to this friend's house to watch the U of U game. You get there and it's Patrick Wilson.
Yeah.
Whatever his name is.
Isaac Wilson.
Isaac Wilson.
Yeah.
And it's like, this isn't even Ryan Wilson.
Right.
Like this 18-year-old
right.
that I don't
Who
care for.
who shouldn't even have been playing like they put, and that's what frustrates me too. He did everything he could, and they put him in a terrible situation.
Right.
They and that's the coach's fault.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah. I mean, he's
and now
and it's like
we
watched this game and I'm like, dude, you can't even get past the 50-yard line, and I made all these plans for 3 hours
right
to watch one game.
Yeah, because it's
like,
fine
now it's
losing.
next
Like
Saturday.
losing is fine, and everyone has to deal with losing.
Uh-huh.
The way that the Utes lost this year and how terrible they were, absolutely disgusting. And they should be embarrassed about what happened. And they should, and like I said, they owe everyone an apology.
Yeah.
Like how dare you ask for money for season tickets when you guys were supposedly going to be the ones who won the whole thing And that's what we got.
Yeah.
You disgusting. Like that I didn't like usually I keep my like TV subscription for, the whole season up until like the playoff. I did it after November. I haven't had a subscription.
Right.
Like that is how sick and tired I am of this nonsense. And that's why I also talk about like we're not playing the same game. Like we need to separate all the things. Oh my gosh. We need to separate it so that it makes sense for what we actually can achieve. Like it's ridiculous that we play in the same league and then we really don't have a chance at winning a national championship, which is the whole point of playing.
Right.
And college basketball, I feel like needs to figure this out too. It's a little bit better with college ball, but it's still like a have and have not situation. Like,
right.
You're not.
Yeah.
It's still blue bloods like that are going to win.
Yeah.
And admittedly, for me as a Utah fan, that's also why it was so heartbreaking when they didn't win. Oh my gosh, he lost like no life when I threw that ball. Like no life came off. Did everyone see that?
That is
I feel like that's silly, game.
It's rigged.
It's lies. It's all a lie.
Yeah. But
ooh, Cliff Fable, you ended up in a really bad situation there, didn't ya?
But it's weird. Like I can't get Owen into any sport. Like
to enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't watch football with me. Doesn't watch baseball or he'll watch soccer. But I'm like, I can't. I've never gotten into soccer. I don't. There was only one World Cup that I got into.
Well, have you been to an RSL game?
One.
They're cool. Like they do. They do a good job. Like props to RSL. They really do. They do a phenomenal job.
I think I may be able to get him into hockey.
Oh, hockey. Well, and like I said, it's free. Just get an antenna. It's channel 16. Every single Utah hockey game is free to watch. I've been watching them.
Yeah.
No, they're good. It's fun. Well, and the thing is they're not a bad team.
Yeah.
Like they have a winning record, and I think they won like 4 in a row, like just recently. Like they're not bad.
I watched their first few games in the season. Like their first few games, and they were beating people.
Yeah,
like,
it's been good. And it and it's great that it's free. You just need an antenna.
Okay. I
have some recommendations for antennas as well.
Okay.
So don't go cheap. Like and your house has like a pretty good like window, like right next to
Yeah.
So like just you have a pretty good setup to actually get good like reception.
Sure.
Whereas like if you go in my bedroom, I had to literally tape the cord on the wall. It looks so stupid. It's so stupid.
Okay.
So redneck, but it works.
Hey, when it works, it works. I
get the channels.
And also, we aren't rich enough to not be redneck, so screw it.
Duct tape is the best.
Yes. There's something going on with my dishwasher that has buckled my flooring.
That's weird. Is it leaking?
We think so.
Ugh.
So
water
we may have to like
are always
redo.
Like a huge.
Yeah.
Not good.
We may have to redo the flooring.
I'm sorry. I mean, we just did a water heater that was leaking. Like it was like we're lucky that it was contained in like that little corner.
Right.
But yeah.
Yep. Water.
Oh, you want to ult? You want to ult? I will end you.
He was ready to go all out. And he went out.
And he died.
Yeah. I don't know. It's fun. So, I don't know. Redneck problems and
Yeah.
being poor problems. And it's like, okay, I heard the average income for a family right now is like $69,000. Something like that.
In Utah?
And just in the US.
Oh, in the US.
It's like 63 to 70, something like that. And I make 80. But
Yeah, I'm
all
right
of us
under
still
70.
poor. So
Yeah.
so
Right.
if
Or well, at least you feel poor.
yeah,
Yeah.
like you can't get ahead. There's no way. Even at $80,000 a year.
Right.
And so I was I was reading an article or listening to an article or something, and they were like, if you went back to the 80s, or if you wanted to live like your parents did in the 80s or 90s, you'd have to make $245,000 a year to
Isn't
be that
nuts?
financially secure,
Right.
to be as gas and food and housing isn't a big deal. You'd have to go to $245,000 a year.
Well, and
how
that-
are we going to get there?
Right.
How is anyone going to get there?
Well, and that's why. Oh man, you just punched me in the face.
Like, that's why there was so little empathy for the CEO
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
That's
Which isn't great. Like
No.
like we shouldn't be celebrating it, in my opinion, and both of our opinions.
Yeah.
But we also, if we're just trying to be honest observers of what happened, that's why.
Yeah.
And again, it's not good. It's not. It's terrible.
Yes.
But if you're just trying to be honest, then it's like, yeah, we're also not stupid.
Right. And it's like, but there's such, like, the class.
Did I get it? I did get it. You suck, all of you. Sorry out there.
The class warfare right now.
Pikachu! It's about Pikachu!
Yes! I agree.
Oh,
All about
that's
Pikachu.
why I ride him the
Well
whole
done.
time. Pikachu, everybody. Sending love to Pikachu. That definitely had to have echoed.
Yes.
Had to. I'm
Excited.
sure I'm going to listen to this and be like, well,
Oh, that did
calm
happen.
down a little bit.
Oh, man.